Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyre69 and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a brand new tank, the Kanonenjagdpanzer. Now I do have to apologize if the sound gets all messed up during this video, as I'm playing this live. So I'm literally playing it and reviewing it as we make this video. So it is for now for sale. I think it will be for crates. We're going to have a couple of games. We're going to show the stats of the tank. I mean, I tested the tank, but it's definitely changed since the test. It's been made a hell of a lot worse. So let's just have a look at the stats of the tank. So low hit points, 1150. Armor wise, literally no armor. 75 on the front, 30 on the sides, and 15 on the rear. So basically you're going to get penned with HE all day long. Moving down, DPM 2438. Not the best. I mean, it had much more than that. I think it had well over 3000 DPM during the test. Reload 8.63 seconds. Armor penetration 255 on your APCR. On your heat 300, and your HE is 53. So that's not bad. Your penetration is actually really good. You put sort of calibrated shells onto that, and it does go up to sort of 268 and 330 on your heat. So I would definitely recommend using the calibrated shells on this tank. Damage, you do 350 per shot on your APCR, 300 on your heat, and 400 on your HE. I was hoping for a bit more in the HE. I don't see the point really risking the HE if it's only sort of 50 damage less than the APCR. Aiming time 3.3, not bad for a TD, I suppose. Dispersion 0.307, again not too bad, and 8 degrees of gun depression. The speed, it does well. The gun arc is 15 degrees each way, 15 to the left, 15 to the right, and the top speed is 55 kilometers per hour. So the speed is really nice. So these are the equipment that I would usually run on most of my tanks. Pretty much straightforward. You don't need much heat, but I mean, I always carry more heat because I mean, I'm not going to shoot, even if I take 32 shells, I'm not going to shoot 32. So you might as well lower that, because you're never going to use that much shells unless you're extremely unlucky missing all your shots, or unless you are extremely lucky hitting all your shots, and then you should have some crazy damage at the end. So straightforward there. What camo should we just put? This stupid camo on it. I mean, this camo makes it look so stupid. Look at this, burning mad. Look how stupid this camo is. But we are going to play Supremacy, and we're going to get straight into it and give it a couple of games just to see the feel of the tank and see how good the tank actually is. I don't think it's going to be as good as I hoped. I thought this was going to be a really good tank, but I think Wargaming have nerfed it a little bit too much, and it's just going to be your average TD. DPM I think is quite low for TD wise. Yeah, I don't think it's, well, you have the ISU 152, which is at what, 3000 DPM, something like that, but that at least has a little bit of armor. It doesn't have much, but this is basically like an RU251. It's got no armor, but I mean, look at the speed. I'm keeping up with this Pantera. We're going to go with, actually, we're going to go down. We're going to go and sit with this Pantera to see if we can cap out and maybe even get some shots onto this guy. This guy's going to get unlucky because he's going to die very early on. Yeah. Are we going to say, nope, he gets a shot off? Can we get the shot off before he reloads? Yeah. Oh my god, what a low roll. We'll leave him on 15 HP, which means he is still alive. We should be actually taking care of him. We're going to risk it here. We're going to risk it for a biscuit. And yeah, how troll was that? And I'm getting shot now. So this is not good. This is not good. I'm front lining in a tank with literally no armor. So yeah, I just need to be careful of that. So we're just going to sit here at the moment. There's not really nothing. Oh no, he's coming around. Is he coming? No, he's not. We're just going to sit here and wait to see if this Hori does come around. Thank you, Pantera, for sitting right in front of me. Thank you, Pantera. Thank you very much, Pantera. I get shot. I mean, that's my own fault. I'm out in the open, but he is going to die. Hopefully the Pantera, move out the way. Come on, man. Seriously, what are you doing? There we go. At least he At least he clears the guy, and now we can go and deal with this Chiri. So one shot there. I'm going to leave him now, but yeah, there we go, because I knew he was going to get dealt with. I'm going the wrong way. And so we're just going to go back. So it still feels okay. The tank still feels all right. It doesn't feel as, obviously, as good as it was. And that's the thing with testing. When you do test, obviously, you get the feel of a tank. And, oh, shit. So you get the feel of a tank, and when it comes back into the game, and it's been sort of nerfed, yeah, you kind of have a different feel of the tank, and then you're like, I don't really like the tank. But you guys that haven't tested it, obviously you wouldn't have known how good the tank was before the test. So yeah, it's not too bad. Oh shit, that was, oh, we get a bounce, we get a lucky bounce. How cool is that? So we're actually playing really aggressive. We're actually playing really aggressive for a tank with no armor. We shouldn't be playing it. Oh shit, that was my fault. That was a nub play, and I could possibly have cost the game. We're going to rely on this AT-15 now. I was hoping that the Annihilator wasn't actually looking at me. But yeah, that could have possibly cost us the game. We'll see. Hopefully the T-49 or the TVP can get a shot off on the T-49. I don't think the T-49, is he running? He is running the big gun. But now the AT-15 is here. What is he doing? Come on, shoot AT-15. We should just about have this in the bag. I mean, this AT-15, we have to rely on an AT-15. The AMX, there we go. The Annihilator misses his shot. So the first game wasn't so bad. I wanted to play it a little bit more aggressive, just to see how it is sort of front line, because that's how I play. We still managed to get top damage in the tank. So we're going to play it again, but we're going to see sort of if we have the map. We're going to see if we can sort of play it as a campy sort of campy TD if we can. All depends on the lineups. Now the enemy have 2 medium tanks and a light tank. We have 2 lights and a medium, so maybe towards C, but I'm not going to go straight into C. I'm going to sort of camp at the back towards the CD area. Hopefully my team does come this way. Come on, SU is coming with me. Now the only thing is, if the SU gets into the same sort of position that I'm getting in, then I would be usually the one to move, because I don't like sitting in the same place as someone else. It's like I think it's just totally sort of pointless, 2 tanks being in the same position of the map. Now we're going to use this bush. I mean, the Challenger is coming. No one is capping C at the moment, so you know what? I'm going to go a bit forward. I am going to go forward. I've got the Pantera with me. We do have the SU behind. So I always say that we're going to play it differently this game. We're going to play it sort of campy. But yeah, it didn't take long for me to change my mind. And let's just see what... Can we shoot HE at this thing? Yes, we can. See, that's what I mean. I don't think it's worth shooting that HE. I mean, it did less damage than it would. Let's try again. Yeah, see what I mean? 326, so it's actually doing less damage. Sorry about this, guys. That was my manager calling. So let's just take these guys out. Nice shot there. So, not bad at the moment. We're doing okay. Let's just see. We don't want to go too aggressive, because we know that there are tanks. Can we take this guy? Can we hit this guy? Oh, we do hit it. Well, at least we do hit it. But unfortunately, we just don't penetrate. Now, I am going to play a little bit more aggressive, just because we know... Oh, no. I was going to say the Pantera is not in the best of positions, so we know he's not the greatest of players. So now I'm just going to go and try and deal with this guy. Unless the Pantera pushes me. But I do have my team with me, so I don't mind taking a few shots here. But I think I'm just taking a few too many shots. So we're just going to back up. I don't want to take more. Oi, almost, but yeah, we should have this. Nice little ammo rack damage there. So now I'm just going to leave him with my Pantera, and we should basically we've got this game. We've got this game. That was a nice little HE there, and it just leaves 1 tank left. Which is the IS-5. So not a bad game. Again, not a bad game at all. 2.5k damage. We do play it a little bit aggressively. I didn't really want to play this aggressively, but you can still see after we might be able to end up on sort of 3k damage if we can get a few shots in on this this IS-6. Sorry, not the IS-5. There's one. Can we get one more shot? He should be, I thought he was going to look at me, but we're going to use our adrenaline there. And we're going to get one more shot. We might be able to get one more shot into him. If you don't HG us to death. There we go. 3.5k. Oof, nice little round there. 3.5k, very good. Very good. And we don't get the kill. So that is the Kanonenjagdpanzer. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. But it's still a nice tank. It still seems a nice tank. Whether I think it will be worth getting in crates, I don't know. I don't think it's worthy of crates, but it's still a nice tank to get. If you do get the tank, it is still a nice tank. I thought it would be a lot worse than it actually is. But yeah, it's coming in. It's coming. It's by the time this video is released, it will already be for sale. So if you do pick it up, you are actually getting a not bad little tank. So I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With